Erianna is the main character in my first book, Beauty Restored, and she does come back in my other books, and it has just been really fun to see her develop and see her story grow and develop throughout the rest of the books and the rest of the story. And it's been fun just to see different moments that she has throughout her life and her story. Because of the Snow Queen's vanity, Erianna was cursed as a child to turn into a beast every full cycle of the moon. And so because of this change, and because it changes her into what the queen views as something that's ugly and something that's a monster, she banishes Erianna as a child. And so Erianna is left to grow up on her own and try to figure out this curse and how to deal with it basically her whole life. And so you see this girl who's been living in isolation. She's been living on her own for all of her life. She views herself as a monster. She views herself as not beautiful. She views herself as unable to be loved by anyone. And she's pretty much resigned herself to never having that happily ever after. When I was first writing Ariana's story, I did put some of my own story into her story, but some of the things that came up were just like when she was changing or going through that transformation every full cycle of the moon. It was kind of like reflective of some health issues that I've had in my life or different things I've had in my life where I know other people experience this too, where sometimes you are not in control of your moods or emotions or your health or your body or how you can function in life. And so sometimes it's really hard. Sometimes you feel like you're isolated from the world. Sometimes you feel like this thing or this treatment or this health issue or whatever it is makes you not beautiful. It makes you not worthy to be loved. Sometimes you don't want to put that thing on other people, and so you keep yourself isolated from friendships or relationships with people, or possibly even relationships that lead to marriage or different things. And so just kind of incorporating those traits into this character and kind of giving people a character that they can relate to on that level. And also things that we struggle with on a regular basis as people and humans. Some of the other things about Arianna are the fact that she doesn't feel beautiful most of her life because the Snow Queen banished her as a child. She feels like she's the monster, she's the danger, she's the threat to the kingdom, she's the threat to the realm. And so she kind of goes through her whole life dealing with these things. And so many times, so many of us deal with issues like that, So many of us struggle with self-worth. We feel unworthy. We don't feel beautiful. We don't feel accepted by others. We feel like we're a monster. We feel like we're dangerous. We feel like we're a threat. And it's just these messages that have been told to us all our lives, and they're not true. They really aren't true, but we deal with them. And so many of us struggle with things like that. I've struggled with things like that my whole life. And so that's why I wanted to write things like that into this character and into the story to kind of show that and show people like this isn't our story.